came out here to show you my surprise. I am in zone 10B, so almost zone 11. But it's 70 degrees all year long here. I don't know anything about 100 degrees like other people talk about California being hot California. I don't live in hot California. I live by the beach, and it's 70 degrees. It's the end of July. It's 70 degrees like usual. And I've got these pretty mums that have come out. I planted this leaf here, parallelogram, because I lost my other one, so I'm trying again to get another one in this pot. It'll be all white flowers. It's a white pot, so got the white mums. This is a white wormwood, and I planted this for the leaf. Normally this plant mounds up, and I'll show you one that's mounded, because I'm going to show you something special about this plant today that has never happened in my zone. But I anticipate if you're in a colder zone, like a zone 7, it probably happens in your zone all the time. This is what I expect to have from my wormwood. This lovely mound of silvery leaves. It's just beautiful to me, and it just spreads out, covers a space, and just looks real lush. That's what I expect from this. And this is the leaf that I planted there. You see how I like the way these two grow together. And this one flowers, a white flower, and it flowers a lot. Like it's probably, see, it just finished blooming, and it's got buds all over again. So it's really an easy floriferous flowering plant. Let me see if this is, oh, here it is for you. It's zonal geranium dynamo white. I would highly recommend it. They say it grows to 12 inches, and I don't know that mine is that tall or not, but it's close. I really like it. Yeah. So, and this is what I was expecting to have. White flowers, white foliage. Well, this one, even though these two plants are right next to each other, for some reason, this air conditioner has changed the zone over here. Even though I'm at zone 10B, I often act like a zone 8 because it doesn't get hot here. So, things that will come back in zone 8 will often come back in my zone. So, it's just, when you live in a place, you learn these things. Sometimes, by mistake. But I wanted to show you this. All of a sudden, this wormwood started shooting out these long canes. I mean, longer than my trellis that I have in there for if I put some flowers in there to grow long. Look, it's a foot longer than my trellis, and this never happens in zone 10B. I've had these forever, and I've heard people say this plant gets tall and all of this, and mine was always stayed short and full, and it's sold as a plant that doesn't flower, leaves only, that's what it's sold as. But all of a sudden, I've got this plant, and I don't know if you can see them. It's got these buds that started popping up all over, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. You see that? Aren't they the sweetest little buds? So even if you're in a zone where it gets tall and it flowers, I then had to stake it on my stake that, thank God, I kept in the pot. And these flowers have tons of pollen. No bees want them. That's another thing in my zone. A lot of things that flower. Tons of pollen. Pollen everywhere. You see all that pollen? It's called wormwood. Nobody's interested in dying. Okay? You know, but the flowers are so pretty. If the creature that can survive this pollen should find it, I'm sure they'll be very happy, because it's got tons of pollen, tons of flowers everywhere. It's quite a flowerful plant. And I don't know, this part hanging off, I'm wondering if I should take it and try to angle it like that. I don't know, but the flowers are so beautiful. They are as understated as the leaf. They hang like these little bells, and they're just pollen bombs. I mean, can you see all the pollen on my hand? It's pollen more than it is anything else. Let me see if we can take a look at these. See that? The pollen is more than the flower. But nobody's coming for it, because it's wormwood, you know. Wormwood don't get no love, but I love it. And I had to grow these from seed. I grew like 100 of them from seed, put them all over my garden, and they wouldn't survive in the ground. I have to elevate them for them to survive. And once I realized that, into a pot they go. And this one is my, oh, look at this. There's a branch, another branch coming out. So I guess this is what wormwood looks like. It's a shrub in other zones. And it's my delight to share that with you. Oh, if you guys are wondering why I just put one leaf into the ground for this, Paragoliums, you can start the plant with one leaf. And as you can see, she's probably rooting in already. Even if she dies, she's probably rooting in. And then in a short period of time, I'll have a complete planter, which I want my white mums, my white pelargonium, and my white wormwood. That I don't know if it's going to just keep on putting out new limbs and filling this up. Then I won't have to put any vines on there. That'll just do. And I can just trim it up when it's not flowering. So, yeah, something new for me that I had no idea I could get in my zone. I've got tons of wormwood, well, for my small garden. And of all the years I've been growing wormwood, this is the only one that's ever done that. All the rest are shorties. No staking required, no long limbs, no flowers. But God bless me, I got flowers on this one. So cute, you know. And, you know, in my area, this is a cheap planter. It's got 3 things in it. A mum for the fall, a pelargonium for the summer, and a wormwood normally for foliage. So, who knew?